So today on our episode 2, cheap box breaks, I ended up finding on Facebook Marketplace a guy who's selling the 2021 Allen Ginter blaster boxes, or what do they call them? Value boxes. You get like 48 cards per box. Anyways, we got 12 of them. Pull them out. 12 of them to open, so it should be fun. Although not as cheap as the 91 Upper Deck set, because there's 12 of these ones and there's only one box there, right? So what are we going to do? Should we put it over here and then open them individually? Yeah. So here's the front of the box. Here's the back of the box. Here's the side of the box. And here's all the chances and everything lawyers speak. Right. Thank you, sir. One for you, one for me. Good. All right. Maybe we need some scissors or something. What do you think?
I need to take those out.
I like that side better than this side. That looks cool. But, you know, this is the size of my hand. This is the size of the box, right? So when you look at a box, I think, you know, collecting baseball cards for like decades, 40 years maybe, something like that. This box looks like a regular size 36 pack box, right? Until you see it in person, then it's just a little tiny thing, right? So
My stomach hurts to go.
So talking about the 2021 Allen Ginter set, you got baseball players in it. You got sharks in it. You have sharks in it. I told my son there were sharks in it. And what happened next?
What?
Sharks. Open it. Take your seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. 7 packs plus 1 extra pack. 6 cards per pack. So 6 times 8 is 48. So 8 packs per box. 6 cards in each pack. Now the base set is 300 or 350, but the 301 to 350 are short printed. So, you know, if you consider if you're you know, you like to collect the base sets, which probably most people who used to be like set builders are what they're interested in doing. They'll buy boxes until they complete the base set or the set, as you know, before all these parallels, signature cards, and everything else came out. Well, there's 300 of them, but of course, Topps doesn't want you to only buy a couple of packs of these things or a couple of boxes. They want you to buy as many as you possibly can, so they make the top 50 cards short printed cards. So, oh, cool. You opened one already?
Yeah.
So that you end up. So that's the pack.
Can we do the same thing as before? I open all of the boxes and stuff them up.
Well, you should look at them, see what you find. There's probably a mini card in there somewhere. You ever see a mini card?
What? Oh.
There we go. What's that? A mini card. All right. So what do we have here? We have Kirk, Alejandro Kirk, a Blue Jay. Yeah.
I'll find the many cards instead.
Adele. Joe Adele. Elvis Andrus. There, we got a horse chestnut tree. A
Oh
horse
my.
chestnut tree.
It only fell out.
And Larry Doby, the Hall of Famer. A mini Larry Doby. Who's this person? Michelle Eckers, a soccer player. Glasnow. Tyler Glasnow.
I only know the many cards now because I think I already know. Look at this.
I think you get one per pack.
Yeah.
Huff. Cronenworth.
These are
Sutton.
really 3 years old.
Woodruff. A sycamore tree.
These are really 3 years old.
Yeah.
3 years old. And they're not as clean as the last one. You know that the last one is much older.
HH29. So this is
There must be.
these are all the minis. You know, it's funny, there's so many parallel sets and insert cards and everything that you don't know what is what until you open up a bunch of it and then you start seeing. So this looks like the regular set.
There's so many mini cards that I'm only getting so much stacked up here again. They're much faster.
So two. I guess this is a subset of arboreal appreciation of trees. Al Kaline. Great Detroit Tiger. Had an arm on him. Could hit for average. Not a super amount of power, but he's in the Hall.
This is supposed to be fun.
Oh, cool. World largest desert. The Sahara Desert.
Of course, that's
kind of
easy
cool.
to put it with.
Roy Campanella. One of the greatest catchers of all time. Dodger great. Ended up in a wheelchair, though. I think it was from a car accident, and it shortened his career. But when he did play, he was a 5-tool player. Well, he couldn't really steal bases much, but who do we have here? Luis Robert, T51 Murad re-imaged. I guess that's one of the inserts. Larry Walker. Did he ever make the Hall? Did he get into the Hall? I don't know. I haven't checked recently who's been in the Hall the last few years. A rocket for an arm at right field. Played for the Expos. He's a Canadian. And he could hit, that's for sure. Andres Jimenez. Paul Goldschmidt. They even have these, what do you call them? Parallel card, or like a short print card of the regular card, but it's basically just a different picture on it. And how would you know which one is the short print? I wonder if they designate it in the back. So you have the regular base set of, let's say, 300 or 350 cards if you include the short prints. But then there's like, I think 3 cards that have, let's say, this image, but then they have a different image, and then they have a different image. So there's like 3 different cards that are the same card, right? Just a different picture on the front of it. What is this one? Far, far away.
That looks like I'm
Well,
drawing my dog. Galaxy.
yeah.
I'm drawing.
Andromeda.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Birds of a Feather. Another subset, I'm assuming. It's cool. It's cool that you get cards that aren't just baseball. Tanner Hook, Quintanilla, Rocky Blyer. Rocky Blyer, the football player, wasn't he a football player? Told he would never play football again after losing his right foot during the Vietnam War. Blyer beat the odds as almost unfathomable manner.
Still sound. And I have an idea. Let's just stack all of them.
Lou Gehrig, greatest first baseman in Yankees history. One of the greats. Had a disease named after him. T51 Murad reimagined. So that's part of this set, I'm assuming. So I got two of those. The MR number 7 and MR 18. What's this one? AGA. Ooh, this one's a thick one. Oh, look, it's got a patch on it.
Why does the patch feel soft?
Because it's a patch of their uniform. What is this? This is a genuine Topps Allen Ginter relic card that features memorabilia from Alyssa Nakin, a baseball coach. She's a baseball coach. So that's kind of cool.
Mm.
Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver. I didn't know him much as a Met. I knew him more as a.
I need.
What did he play? Well,
I need
I think it was
more.
a red, wasn't it? Wasn't he a red?
Daddy, I need
It was.
more. I'm finished. Okay.
Omar Garcia and Parra. He had that one year with the Red Sox. Man, considered the greatest shortstop at one time. But of course, he was playing during the time of Jeter and
I think I
Mr. Royd's dude, Rodriguez, Moniac, Carlos Delgado. He was a Blue Jay before he was a Met. Moniac, Mickey Moniac.
I probably got a duplicate. I saw this before.
Rallying back, RB number 10.
I saw this before, but I've been missing something. I think.
West Indian Manatee. Another.
Mm.
Garcia, Jose Garcia. Cool. Victor Gonzalez. Who are you? Bobby Moynihan. Moynihan portrayed several memorable characters, including Guy Fieri, Senator Ted Cruz, and Drunk Uncle during his 8 seasons on NBC Saturday Night Live.
Oh, those are soft.
There's a shark. Brian Hayes. Keep Brian Hayes.
Take it.
Larry Doby.
Take it.
Deep Sea Shimmer. Sharks. Larry Doby, July 6, 1947. Historical hits. HH number 42. Keuchel. Dallas. Keuchel. Ing began her career as a Chicago White Sox intern in 1990 and 30 years later reached a goal when she was hired as the first female general manager in any of the 4 Major League North American pro sports leagues. Kim Ng. Verdugo. Kent Herbeck.
Daddy, I found one of these.
Topps Historical Hits, November 4th, 2001. Luis Gonzalez. What's this one here? Oh. Hai Seong Kim. Kirillov. Singer. Brady Singer. Sonny Gray. Ooh, Reggie. Mr. October. Reggie Jackson. He's in an A's uniform. Have him in an A's uniform rather than a Yankees uniform. Crochet. No. Why? Where is it? Bob Feller. Bob Feller. Ooh, Deepwater Shiver. The Leopard Shark. The Leopard Shark. You got 2 shark cards. Billy Williams. The first ever baseball card that I bought for a rookie card that I spent over $100 for was Billy Williams rookie. Oh yeah. I collected like one good card for every Hall of Famer at the time when I was collecting back in the 90s. And I was up to about just over half. Alfonso Saviano, historical hits. Lavelle, all the mini ones. Paul Molitor. Paul Molitor. One of the mini ones. Paul Molitor. Lavelle, Mondesi, Raul Mondesi.
I really found a parrot.
Bellinger.
I found a parrot.
A parrot. Birds of a feather. That goes right here. Who's this guy? MRD11. K. Brian Hayes. This one's different than some of the other ones. So is this one. 251. What is this one? 220. Matt Burrow. Mark Muriel. There we go. Bryce Harper. Yu Darvish. Clark Schmidt. Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence dazzled fans with one of the greatest careers in college football history. Trevor Lawrence. Texas. Ooh, Hoskins. Oh, that looks pretty. What are you doing? 28 from a series of 50. That's Nolan Ryan. T51 Murad reimagined. That's these ones. 7, 18, and 28. Hoskins, Bauer. Oh, another one of those. T51 Murad reimagined. Aaron Judge. There we go. Aaron Judge. You think he'll make the Hall? You think he'll make the Hall of Fame?
I think the mini card box collectibles.
See, talking about Aaron Judge. Okay, so
Boy.
the most important thing about reaching the Hall of Fame is longevity. Yeah. Is longevity, right? Okay, so if you're only around for 5 years, you're not going to make it into the Hall, even if you're really good. I mean, exceptions maybe, like Roberto Clemente made it, even though he played maybe 10 years, 15 years, whatever. Injuries shorten careers, and sometimes because of that, you don't make it into the Hall, right? Clemente made it in part wise because of his,
He only got his
charity work, right?
He only got 2
But longevity is it, and your body can only handle so much, right? So the earlier you start, usually the better chance you have, right? And Judge didn't start early; Judge started late, right? So I don't know if he'll be around long enough, and he's been injured numerous years. So my guess is he probably only has maybe a 25% chance of getting into the Hall. Who is that? World leaders from Denmark. Fredrickson. Cool. World leaders cards. Mini cards. Martinez. LeMahieu. Oh, Spain. Spain? What is this? Sports reporter and host. Sarah Spain. Sarah Spain. That's interesting. Cure. Martinez. LeMahieu. Molina. Any person with a name Molina is usually very good. Yadier Molina. Hey, hold on. Let's go through these ones first. Molina. Oh, Eddie Murray. Probably Baltimore's greatest first baseman. Perennial 300 hitter. Got over 3,000 hits. Him and Mantle are probably the two of the greatest switch hitting players of all time. Ozuna. And the great Johnny Bench. Some argue he's the greatest catcher of all time. So he led who? Led the Reds to a few World Series. Right? And Jose Canseco, juiced man extraordinaire. He had that 40-40, 40 home runs, 40 stolen base year. That made him famous. Walsh. Who's this little munchkin? Kelly. Leo Kelly, social media star. Having polished off his first Shirley Temple on a vacation, a 6-year-old Leo asked his parents if he could start an Instagram page to post a review, calling himself the Shirley Temple King. Interesting. Edgar Renteria, top historical hits. That one over there. Quintana. Jose Quintana. World's largest desert. Far, far away. MWL. MWL 17. This one is FFA number 4. Far, far away. I guess they're all space. The far, far aways are all space.
I got some. Because they already
Just looking over these mini cards, see what the differences are. MWL 13 world leaders.
Wait,
Winning
I
our
got Mount
results.
Everest.
Mount Everest, world's largest. The world's largest mountain is Mount Everest. So MWL number 15. So that one goes in with the Sahara Desert.
I got this.
Murad, remember. Who's this guy? George Brett. George Brett.
Kazuko. Kazuko food. Kazuko food.
So these ones are MRD 11 and 12. So these ones are different. And you have the regular numbered ones, looks like.
Kazuko food. Kazuko food.
Alan Trammell. Alan Trammell. He was the Detroit Tigers shortstop. Won the MVP one year. 87, I think it was. He won. And
Come on,
him
I
and Lou
got,
Whitaker were very good double
I got a
play
maple
combination.
tree.
Maple Tree.
You got some other cards.
Abreu.
You got some other cards.
Bobby Albert. Albert Abreu. Jack Flaherty. Jack Flaherty. Eloy Jimenez.
Boom.
And Devi Garcia. Alan Trammell. Kirk again. Got Kirk again. Grandal. Yes, Manny Grandal. And Yogi Berra.
Daddy.
Oh, another October 23rd, 1993. That is obviously the home run that got the
Daddy, I found
one
this.
far, far away. Supernova. Supernova. So we got a Supernova and we got a Caldwell 32 in that series. This obviously is the home run that Joe Carter hit during the World Series for the Blue Jays back in, what was it, 92 or 93? It was 92. No, 93, sorry. So that one would go, where would this one go? Right there. Well, we got Lawrence again, Hoskins again, Cole, and Barry Larkin. Barry Larkin.
I got a blue sock. I got a blue sock.
A blue shark, bull shark, number 2. This is number 2. Got all these different sharks. It's cool. Vaughn, Andrew Vaughn. Oh, again. Javier Donaldson, Josh Donaldson. His best years with the Blue Jays. Won MVP. Will Smith. Amy Molina. Hey, I want to see these ones. This one is Ronald Acuna Jr. Kirilloff, already got him. Singer, already got him. Dalbeck and Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas.
I got blackboard.
Frank Thomas. Definite Hall of Famer.
The black. No, the other side.
A black birch. Gotta love trees, right? What's that one? Jose Canseco.
This is the same thing
Mini
as
card.
the big card.
Yeah, these are just parallels. They're like miniature cards. Matt Brewer, Mark Brewer. I already have him. Rojas. Miguel Rojas. Allen. Dick Allen. Dick Allen. Haven't heard that name in years. Tavares. Leody Tavares.
Because he's got feet. I got an other one.
Top historical hits. October 1st, 1961. That's probably his 61st home run. Roger Maris.
I got feet. I got feet.
Ooh. Who are you? Alyssa Nakin, baseball coach. So we had her. Now we have her in that patch, and now we have her in a mini. A patch and a mini. Interesting. A mini. Number 285. We got J.D. Martinez. Oh, which shark is that? That is a mackerel shark. A mackerel shark. LeMahieu got him. Bubic. Oh, Spencer Howard. MRD number 10. What is this one? Well, leave this one. LeMahieu, Bubic, and Torres. Okay. Molina again. Carlson. Jeff Carlson. Carlson broke new ground when he joined the All My Children cast in 2006 to play Zoe, who was the first daytime drama character to come out as transgender. Zito, Betty Zito. He was a good pitcher at the time. Jeffers.
I could do it.
Rip it that way.
Really?
Grab it here. That's usually the best way.
I do that way.
7 more packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the 9th box. Opened 3 boxes so far. Wonder if there's any difference in between, let's say,
Daddy.
that one and
Daddy.
this one. They kind of look a bit different, but the numbering is part of the same numbering. Looks like.
Daddy.
Have to check that out. Oh, John Crook. John Crook. Mini card, John Crook. And T51 Murad reimagined Ricky Henderson. MR20. Ricky Henderson. Canseco again. Jose Canseco. Jared Walsh. Alec Baum. Oh, Steve Carlton. Arguably him. Oh, greatest left-handed pitcher of all time, maybe. Steve Carlton. Don Mattingly. See, here's a perfect example of what I was talking about, how hard it is to get into the Hall of Fame sometimes. You're injured. He, during the 80s, would hit for a high average, hit like 20 to 30 home runs a year, play great defensive first base. Yeah. another bird, rose-breasted cockatoo. Um, and everybody thought he was going to go into the Hall, but then he hurt his back. He hurt his back, and then he wasn't playing as well, and he retired early. So, but when he did play, he was arguably the greatest first baseman of his generation. So, Don Mattingly. Who's this guy? Wrangham. Kelly Wrangham. Few names on the slow pitch softball scene are bigger than Wrangham's. In almost 3 decades of the diamond, the North Dakota Slugger has won 7 state titles at the highest level. Cool. Lang, who's Mike Lang. Lang is legendary in Pittsburgh, where he had been the radio and television voice of the professional hockey team since the 1970s. Gaylord Perry, Hall of Famer. And who are you? Devers. Rafael Devers already had that card, I think. You don't want to wreck the cards inside, right? So, oh, hats off. Hats off. MHD number 13. A beanie. That interesting. Johnny Bench. Stevenson. Anthony. Tati Jr. and Cameron.
Humpback.
Who are you, Mr. Minnie? Whit Merrifield. Whit Merrifield, Minnie. Ooh. Rallying back. The humpback whale. Rallying back. That's that sub-series of animals that are, on the endangered species list that may be having a comeback and maybe not dying out. David Price played 1 year for the Blue Jays, did well. What was it, a couple of years? Jose Barrejos. TJ Lavin. Carlos Martinez. Yeah, sure. Mike Trout. Yes, yeah. Oh, Hader. Josh Hader. Patch card. A Josh Hader patch card. Far, far away. Caldwell 35.
Is this the same uniform?
Caldwell 32.
Is this the
Caldwell
same
35.
uniform? This is the same uniform or no?
Yeah, that's part of his uniform. Game used. So he used this patch as part of his uniform when he played. So 2 patch cards. That's pretty cool. Oh, 35 in a series of 50. Murad.
Daddy, you missed
Number
the,
35.
you
Matt
missed the
Scherzer.
blue
Matt
tree.
Scherzer. Try to say
You
his last
missed
name.
the tree.
Oh, a tree. The blue spruce. The blue spruce tree. Oh, Ichiro Suzuki. Now he's going to make the Hall of Fame, even though he, was in his 30s when he came over? Just lasted for such a long time. Greatest singles hitter, him and probably Pete Rose. Tony Gwynn, one of the great hitters of all time for average. Trevor Story.
Daddy.
Cool. Matt Scherzer again. Raymond Laurinio. Bowers, Jake Bowers, Pete Alonso, Matsui, Soffer. Who the heck is Soffer? Soffer is Ben Soffer. Sharing memes, a love for food, and his passion for Mrs. Doubtfire, Soffer became a must-follow social media influencer. All right. Who is this? This is Dylan Carlson. Dylan Carlson. A mini. Dylan Carlson. Which shark is this? The blue shark. The blue shark. The blue shark.
You still
Pop historical hits. May 7th, 2015. What hit was that? By Alex Rodriguez. Juiced. Alex Rodriguez. Such a fan of his when he was in Seattle, because Seattle was my favorite team. And then he's just, just bulks up and looks like a bodybuilder and he's playing shortstop. Greinke, one of the great pitchers, modern day pitchers. Marte. Craig Biggio, borderline Hall of Famer, but he made it in. Jackie Bradley Jr. All good players. These are all good players. What? You went through all those ones as well? In that box? Who is this? Kohei Arihara. Mini.
Wait, there are different ones. There are different ones here.
Anderson.
Daddy, you have a
Tim
pack
Anderson.
store here. Daddy, you have a pack store here.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's going to be inside. It's just an example of what you could get inside. 7. Box number 6. Opening box number 6.
I asked Daddy to use the scissors things and broke the little top of it.
That's okay. It's just box. Shark. A lemon shark. I never knew what a lemon shark. Never heard of a lemon shark. Bieber.
I told him that that's the
Shane Bieber.
This is a type of shark.
Jimenez, Pearson, Fletcher, and Acuna Jr. I have this Acuna Jr. one already. Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton. Remember Giancarlo Stanton? Over to the Yankees. Moynihan. I have him. Stan the man. Usual. One of the greatest Cardinals of all time. Ooh, Bob Gibson, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. And Andrew Vaughn.
Daddy.
Who is he? Lee. Derek Lee. Derek Lee. And we have Cal Ripken. Ryan Mountcastle. Birds of a feather. Which bird is this? Hyacinth macaw. Roy Campanella. There we have him. Roy Campanella. Victor Gonzalez. Raul Adalberto Mondesi. Probably Raul's son, maybe. Young. Andy Young. Oh, Far and Away. Caldwell 105.
Far and Away. It's called Far Away, not Far
Away. Far Away. Yeah.
That's bad now, right?
Alex Rodriguez, top historical hits, May 7th, 2015. What do you think that hit was? Leave it in the comments. Patino. Ooh, this one's a thick one. What is this one? Aaron Nola, another patch card. Aaron Nola, patch card. Topps Allen Ginter relic card. It features memorabilia from Aaron Nola, star pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. Matt Zach Greinke, Matt Zink. Why do I call him Matt? Why does I want to call him Matt?
Your son is gonna. I don't know.
Who is he? Who is he? He is Correa. Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa. Yeah, one of those mini cards. Rallying back. The bald eagle. Kind of embarrassing since it's the
Why are those two?
national
Why
animal
those
for the
two?
United States, and it's
Why are those two halves?
Camposano. Rod Carew.
Why are those two
Perennial
halves?
batting champion, this dude. Great singles hitter. Dave Roberts. Caposano. Luis Caposano. Mookie Betts.
I think it's
So I'm not seeing any short prints in 346. 346. 346. So yeah, so you collect 336. Got a cough. Cough. Justin Verlander. Very good pitcher. Number 47, Derek Jeter. Brady Singer. Andres Galarraga. He played for the Expos. He could hit really well. Roger Maris. Cronenworth. Paul Goldschmidt. Waddle, football player. One of the most explosive college football receivers of recent years, Waddle owns 3 of the 5 longest scoring receptions in University of Alabama history. Willie Castro. Luis Castillo. Keibert Ruiz. Todd Helton. Man, he could hit a ball. Bieber again. And we have the horse chestnut tree. The mini of German Marquez. And Rod Carew, another perennial batting champion that hit singles. Oh, that's part of that set. So is there any difference between these minis and these minis? Or are they just part of the same set and just decorated differently? I wonder. Joey Bart. It's a mini. It's a mini number MRD 5. Ooh, wood shark, black tip shark. Black tip shark. Glasnow. Tyler Glasnow. Pache, Christian Pache. Don't know him. Andres Galarraga again. Ooh, world leaders. Aung San Suu Kyi from Myanmar. Ooh, number 30 in a series of 50. Murad 51. T51 Murad reimagined. Juan Soto. Seager. Corey Seager. The Dodgers. Campusano again. Barry Sanders. Two sport phenom. Craig Biggio. Already have him. Bunyan Kim. No, Soyun Kim. Already have that guy. Chapman. Matt Chapman. And Andrelton Simmons. Interesting name. Then we have Willie McCovey, one of the great Giants. And another tree, the arbutus. Ooh, far, far away. Caldwell 47. They're all Caldwells. Most of them are Caldwells. Hewer. Cody Hewer. Cronenworth. I already got that guy. Kent Herbeck. I already got that guy. Greg Maddux. Man, he was good with Chicago and really good with Atlanta. One of the great pitchers of all time. Greg Maddux, a sand shark. Juan Soto, already have that guy. Johnny Bench again, I already have that guy. Jose Quintana, I already have that guy. Paul Goldschmidt, I already have that guy. Joe Adele. Mackin again, I already have that person. Ty Cobb. Everybody knows Ty Cobb, right? Reggie Jackson, I already have him. Clark Schmidt. Luis Castillo, I already have him. Oscar Mercado. Aaron Boone, October 16th, 2003. Wonder what that hit was. And Derek Jeter, November 1st, 2001. Who's this guy?
I think
Ron Santo.
We got a duplicate.
Ron Santo. Yeah, we're getting duplicates.
We got this baby.
Who is this guy? Springer. George Springer. Babe Ruth. Got a Babe Ruth. Calhoun. Roy Campanella again. Garland. From stand-up to acting and writing, directing, and producing, Jeff Garland continues to make his creative mark after more than 3 decades in entertainment. Kirby Puckett, another Hall of Famer. Jimenez, Andres Jimenez. Darvish, I already have him. Bell, Josh Bell. Goldschmidt, already have. Jimenez, already have. Mario Soto, no. Juan Soto, already have. Who are you? You are Jamer Candelario. Jim Thome, August 15th, 2011. Wonder what hit that was. And Andrew Vaughn, already have that. Andrew Vaughn. Wire, Garland, Perez, Tony Perez. Finally made it into the Hall. How deserving he was. Well, Anthony Rizzo. Yeah. Northern Elephant Seal, fighting his way back. George Brett, one of the greatest hitting third basemen of all time. Well, Fredrolson, we already have her. Got her twice, world leaders. Who are you? You are Luis Garcia, MRD number 12. Birds of a Feather, the Eclectus. The Eclectus. So if you like birds and trees, this is definitely the set for you. Who is this? This is Joey Votto. Number 8, Joey Votto. Roy Campanella again. My goodness. Nakin again. Lux. 301. First in the upper series that is short printed. Willie McCovey, already have him. Victor Gonzalez, already have him. Moynihan, got him. Josh Bell, got him again. Hayes. Austin Hayes. Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole and Mini. Albert Pujols. Wonder what hit that was. I'm going to read them later. Shark. A hammerhead shark. Gotta have a hammerhead. Far and away. Exoplanet.
Yeah, Daddy, don't open these yet.
A cherry tree.
Those ones that hard. It's not gonna be.
Oh, it's a patch card. Which patch is it? Who is it? Jay Flaherty. Jack Flaherty. Star pitcher of the St. Louis Cardinals. Patch card. Then we have Pete Alonso.
This
Then we have Chris Bubick in a mini. We have Byron Buxton, MR17. Ooh, Rod Carew again. We have him. Chisholm, have him. Mountcastle, have him Pantino, have him Vaughn, Mo Vaughn, Mo Vaughn. Aaron Judge again, but this time not in the mini, in a regular card. Garcia Para, great shortstop. Bianca Smith, Luis Robert, Colton Wong, Ken Griffey Jr., Roger Maris again, Carrasco, and Dansby Swanson. Box number 8. 4 more after this. Moustakis. Steven Strasburg. Ooh, that internet sensation dude again. Moises Alou. Played for the Expos for the longest time. Very good hitter. Tony Perez, July 11th, 1967. Tyler Glasnow. Brubaker. J.T. Brubaker. Nothing to write home about. Aaron Judge. It's a double. Kybert Ruiz. A tree. You want to know what tree it is? It's a holly tree. Roy Campanella in a mini. Fighting back, the white rhino. So we got endangered species. We got trees. We got sharks. We got birds. We got Mark McGuire. Wonder what hit that was. Caldwell 47. Ooh, this one is Garrett Crochet. MRD number 19. Garrett Crochet. We got another bird. A green-winged macaw.
No, it's not that.
Who are you? Look like David Ortiz. What is this? Good for you. Food. Green beans. Wow. Green beans. Good for you. This is GFY number 16.
Now it's ready.
Who are you? You are Tony Gwynn in the mini. A whale shark? Yeah, a whale shark. The biggest fish of all time. Alex Bregman. Alex Rodriguez. What?
Let's get the garbage bag.
Jack Morris.
What's the garbage bag?
Pash.
Could be white or could be clear or could be black.
Then go ahead. Warren Spahn. Warren Spahn. Roberto Clemente. I already have him. Who are you? German Marquez. German Marquez. I already have you, Mr. Kim. Springer. I already have you. Duke. The Duke. Duke Schneider. There was three of them, right? There was Mays, Mantle, and Duke Schneider, the three great center fielders of the 1950s. Yates. Okay. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. I already have him. And then pick up all your garbage down here.
No, after the video.
After? Okay. Merrick Field. Ackers. Who is Ackers? Michelle Ackers. Ackers was named FIFA World Women's Soccer's Player of the 20th Century after a 15-year international career that produced 105 goals in 153 matches. Giolito. Lucas Giolito. Clark Smith. I already have him. I already have Jaimer Candelario. Phil Russo. I already have him. Sparky Anderson, one of the great coaches of all time, managers. He won it all with the Detroit Tigers. Cody Hewer, John Lester.
I'm just going to take all of those.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
I'm just taking all of these.
Charlie Blackmon. He knows how to grow a beard, that dude. Johnny Bench. I have him. Xander Bogarts. Randy Johnson. Why do they show him with the D-backs? Probably because he won most with the D-backs. Harold Baines, great hitter. Don't know if he ever made the Hall. He didn't while I was paying attention. Jose Quintana.
This way. We can try to open all of these boxes.
I'm just making the camera people wait. They don't want to see you open a box. They want to see the cards that are in it.
And we have to stack them all together and then we'll open the cards.
So I will cut this part out. Is that what you're saying? Cut this part out of the video?
Yes. I'm gonna pause the video.
No, just leave it. I can edit it after.
Does this have to get all of the bags out of it?
That one.
And then stack them on top of each other. Stack all the bags on top of each other.
They're packs. They're called packs. Get the next one.
Now let's stack them on top of each other.
All 12 boxes. So you think you're going to be able to stack them? They won't stay stacked. They just tip over. See?
Okay.
Let's open. 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 Open.
Oh, that's it. Let's just make a open up a domino.
Gregorius. Didi Gregorius. Laval. Who are you, Laval? You a soccer player? After her All-American career at Wisconsin, Laval has been a pro soccer standout in the U.S. and U.K. and a driving force for Team USA in international play. Another Nakin. Another Nakin. Ooh, we have world leaders, Aung San Suu Kyi. We already have that card, so now we have a double of that one. Who are you? Cal Ripken Jr.? No, Ray Mountcastle. That's a double. Acuna Jr. Wrong, Acuna Jr. David Pedersen. Juan Soto. It's like the third one of his. Lux, probably the second one of that one. Mountcastle. Ryan Mountcastle in a mini. Which humpback whale, rallying back. I think I have a humpback whale, but I'm not sure. Willie Castro. J.D. Martinez. Good DH. LeMahieu, already have him. Brim. Steel Brim. Hats off. A newsboy. A newsboy. So we have a beanie and a newsboy.
Look at how many reps I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2. Randy Johnson. Ron Santo. Another borderline Hall of Famer.
I'm gonna make a lot of cards out of these.
Derek Jeter. It's probably a double. Harmon Killebrew. Harmon Killebrew. Gotta love that third baseman. Very good on power. Not a huge average, but you didn't really need it. Orlando Cepeda, another borderline Hall of Famer. And Drelton Simmons. Mookie Betts, a double. Laval again. Javier Baez.
Daddy, I
Simmons.
still need to make a big
Bieber.
stack of the cards. And you keep on taking them to do
Yeah, we're not doing it that way, man. So
We are.
why? So that everybody on the camera can wait for you to stack all the
And then
Rod Carew. Ron Santo as a mini. Harmon Killebrew, number 33. Ooh, Brooks. Jackie Robinson in a mini. Cronenworth, Jake Cronenworth in a mini. We have Deep Sea Shivers, Mackerel Shark. I think we have that one. That'll be a double. Isaac Paredes in a mini. Hank Aaron. Historical hits. Dropping cards all over the floor.
Yeah, because we need time to wait and pick up those cards.
I'm not stopping you. Far and away, Caldwell, 93. Kyle Lewis. Matt Chapman. Jackie Brady Jr. Brady Singer. A Blue Spruce Street. And Willie Castro, which is a double. Ooh, by the blue. By the blue. Ha-Seung Kim in a mini. Black birch. A black birch tree. Evan Longoria. Historical hits. A bull shark. Sam Huff. Paul Molitor in a mini. Rut Drew. Historical hits. Harold Baines in a mini. Hanson, one of the Hanson brothers, famous for those, what would you call it? The slapshot film. Rose-breasted cockatoo. Ryan Mountcastle again. That's the third one we have of that. A blue shark. Clark Schmidt in a mini. Dante Bichette, Bo Bichette. Dante's son. Bo Bichette. The Blue Jay shortstop in a mini. Ichiro Suzuki, historical hits. Lux, Gavin Lux. Rose-breasted cockatoo, just got that one. Lou Gehrig in a mini. Lou Gehrig in a mini. Silver maple. K. Brian Hayes. What is this many? Mascots in real life. A horse. Fighting its way back is a humpback whale. We already have that one. And then far, far away, Caldwell number 5. Ooh, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in a mini. Ichiro, just got that one. Rogers Hornsby. second baseman who hit 42 home runs one year. Hit over 400. Hit over 400, that guy. Luis Robert. Move on. Double. A hammerhead shark. I already got that one. Willie McCovey, another double. Who are you? You are Ian Anderson. Ian Anderson in the mini. MRD number 15. A Mako shark. A Mako shark. Didn't have that one. Now we do. Albert Pujols. Historical hits. Already had that one. Oh. Carlson dude in a mini. Luis Garcia in a mini. Tristan McKenzie. Byron Buxton. I think that's a double. Jake Cronenworth. A red maple. Marcel Ozuna. Ozzie Smith. Historical hits. Willie Castro in a mini. Caribbean Reef Shark. Didn't have that shark. Now we have that shark. Ken Griffey Jr. World leaders. Scott Morrison from Australia. Who are you? You are Son Conure. Son Conure. Bird. And Pedro Martinez. This guy, I think, made the Hall, but it's great by because he was such a great pitcher, but just for such a short period of time because of injuries. And these are all the regular base ones from all the ones that are left. India. Jonathan India. Or Springer already have. Oh, who is this guy? Tom Bunk. Tom Bunk. Who's Tom Bunk? Tom Bunk is, for close to 50 years, Bunk has been creating some of the most unique and detailed cartoons in the business, from wacky packages and Garbage Pail Kids to more than 3 decades of Mad Magazine cartooning. All right. Bob Feller, one of the great pitchers. Ty Cobb, he's a Hall of Famer. Lawrence Bond, another Hall of Famer. Roberto Clemente, another Hall of Famer. Machado Altuve. If this guy continues, he's going to be easily in the Hall. Jose Altuve. Bregman, Alex Bregman, Pierdes.
It's only been 1 hour.
Yeah. Brandon Woodruff. Hayward. Moustakis. Steven Strasburg. Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner. The most expensive card in the business is an Honus Wagner card. That T206. Ozzy Albies. Carl Yastrzemski. The Yaz. He has the. Doesn't he have the won the batting title with a 301 batting average? I think that's the lowest ever. Nolan Ryan. Overrated. Nolan Ryan is. Don't get me started on Nolan Ryan. Castellanos. McKenzie. Basabi. Nagandi. Kevin Nagandi. Nagandi is the first Indian American to anchor a television show for a national sports network. Hosmer. Eric Hosmer. Dansby Swanson. Jan. Petrayan. Jan followed his older brother into the boxing ring in their native Russia before jumping to MMA in 2014. Many credit his skilled boxing footwork for his success. Greg Maddux, one of the great pitchers of the 80s and 90s. Corbin, Jazz Chisholm, Liam Hendricks, Tim Anderson, Mike Soroka, Aaron Judge again, Kyle Lewis, Willie Stargell, another Hall of Famer. Had that 1 year in Pittsburgh where he hit 48 home runs, won the MVP, I think. Garland, already have him. Vaughn, already have him. Brooks Robinson, one of the great defensive third basemen of all time, if not the greatest. Luis Robert, Tony Perez, already have him. George Brett again, Anderson, Pedro Martinez, Garland again, Austin Hayes, Don Mattingly, not in a mini. Bell and Lux, already have them. McCovey, already have. Daniel Kim, ESPN baseball analyst Carl Ravitch, Callis, Kim, the Buster Only, Jeff Parson, and Tim Corolla of KBO baseball coverage. Whatever, who cares? Schwaber, another knack in. Vaughn, already got him.
Wait.
Hernandez, got
I
him.
forgot about this.
Soto, got him. Urias, Julio Urias. Young, Ole Stargell again. Rogers Hornsby again. Mercado, Acuna Jr., Justice Sheffield, Javier Baez, Bell already have, Tony Perez already have, Young already have,
You only
Chapman
have a
already have,
duplicate here.
Urias already have, Soler already have, Conforto, Michael Conforto,
We got cherry tree.
Hendricks,
We got cherry
the cherry tree, yeah, it's a double. What was the little one that was in it? In that package, what was the little one? This one? Caldwell, number 5, is a double. Mercado got, Bieber got, Muro got, Hayes got, Crook got, Gonzalez got, Kirilloff, can't remember if I have him, Kirilloff, Singer got, Garrett Crochet got, Chuck, Carlos Correa, Ing again, Larry Walker again, Moises Alou again, Moncado again, Molina again, Tom Seaver, great pitchers. He was on the Mets team that won the World Series, the Miracle Mets. And it was Chapman, Ramirez, Canseco, Walsh, Moniak, Henry Aaron, Kelly Rangham, who a few names on the slow pitch softball. That's a double. Luzardo, Dan Plesac, Zach Plesac, one of that's Dan's younger son, his son maybe, Jones, Chipper Jones, great hitting third baseman. Defense was okay. Stevenson, Tyler Stevenson, Mark Anthony. Anthony has won Grammy Awards for Best Latin Pop Album, Best Tropical Latin Performance, and Best Tropical Latin Album while selling millions of albums worldwide. Mark Anthony. And one of the Hanson brothers from Slapshot, the the movie Slapshot, the hockey movie. All right, so that's everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort through all this, and then we'll come back in the part 2 and talk about that, all the sorting and everything for this these 12 boxes of Allen Ginter 2021 turned out. All right, and we'll talk to you in a second. Video time, anyways. All right, bye for now. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 2. We've sorted everything into its order, as you would say, order. Everything has been put into order, as Max would say. All right, so I thought we'd go through some of the numbers. So just to review, we bought 12 of these. Sure. 12 of these blaster boxes, I guess they were called. Um, so there's 8 packs in each with 6 cards in each pack, which means 48 cards, 12 boxes. 48 times 12 is 576 cards. So there's 576 cards in here. So what I did was I separated all the regular, the base set, which is between 1 and 300. So you got a 300 base cards, but then you got a shorter print end of the base set, which is from 301 to 350, right? So in total, the base set is 350. Now, Topps tries to screw you in a way by making 50 the end 50 short prints so that they're more difficult to find so that you buy more boxes. So out of the 576 cards, in each pack of this, there's going to be a mini card, and then there's going to be a insert card. So an insert card and a mini card of some sort in each one of the packs. So that leaves 4 cards that would be base cards. So 4 of the cards are going to be base cards, and then 2 of the cards are inserts or mini cards, right? So there's 1 mini card per pack, and then 1 regular sized insert per pack. In this, the hobby boxes are different. There's 3 of them in each hobby box, right? So, but anyway, so of the 576 cards, 376 of them were base cards. All right, and of those, 48 were of the short prints. So I'm not sure if this is the information I'm getting from both Beckett and from I printed this out from the cardboard connection of the list so that I could go through it. So shout out to Cardboard Connection. They have all the lists of all the different cards that are in this collection, right? So there's 48 of the high numbers, 351, 301 to 351. There's 48 of them. The highest I got in any, yeah, the highest I got from any of sets of 50, so 1 to 50, 51 to 100, 101 to 150, so on and so forth, was 61, and that was in between 51 and 100. I got 61 cards, and between 151 and 200, I got 58. 151 to 200, 201 to 250, I got 57. So 53. So it's not much of a difference. The lowest in each of the sets of 50 is 48, and that was in 101 to 150 and 301 to 350. So these are 301 to 350 are supposed to be short printed, but I'm getting as many short printed cards as I am regular cards. So I don't know how short printed they are, right? Now, out of all of it, I got 376 cards. Of the 376 cards of the base set, and so that means there's 200 cards of inserts, so 200 insert cards, right? So out of the 376 cards I got, 350 of them I would need to complete the base set, right? So how many did I get that weren't doubles or triples or whatever of them? All right. So I basically got, of these ones, I'm missing 111. So there's, out of the 350, there's 111 missing. So about a third of them. So you get, if you bought 12 boxes, 576 cards, you're missing 111 of them, meaning one third. So you'd have to buy another third. So that would be another four, maybe another 4 or 5 of these boxes, maybe to finish this base set. Um, so with all these modern cards, since the boom of the 90s, 1990s, and then they went crazy in the 2000s, um, with inserts and everything else, where you had chase cards, and then the chase cards became, and then they came out with, parallels where you'd have the base card and then you'd have a black border or a gold border on it or whatever, right? So they went more and more ridiculous until till the point where they put one of ones in boxes of cards where you can pull a 101. So it's basically manufactured scarcity. I've never agreed with it. I don't agree with it now. You just uh, but I'm old. Maybe what do I know, right? So it's just manufactured scarcity. Seems like cheating. You know what I mean? Seems like cheating, right? So, um, but anyways, that's another conversation. So basically, we're missing 111 of the 350 base cards. Okay, so it means about a third. About a third of them you're going to miss. So out of 576 cards, I'm still missing 111 on the base set. Means I have 200 of these cards. So now, how about the inserts, all the different inserts. Okay, so there are some inserts that are exclusive to hobby boxes. There's some inserts that are exclusive to retail boxes, and then these ones here. So these ones here get most of them. All right. So let's go through them. So with most of Allen Ginter cards, um, let's move off to the inserts here. All right, so let's do this one. Birds of a feather. All right, so these are all different, like parrots. All right, Allen Ginter, when they first had the old prints back in the early 1900s, late 1800s, early 1900s. They were originally a tobacco company. And they'd have these inserts. Some of them would be baseball cards, but others would be just different types of cards. And Topps kind of continues to do this. I think this is the 15th year they've done Allen Ginter. Um, Up to this point, there's 15 um, Allen Ginter sets. So okay, so these ones are all BDF 1, 2. I don't know how many are in this one. Let's birds of a feather checklist. There are 10 cards. All right. So it's from 1 to 10. Of them, I have 1, 2, 6, 3 of 6, 3 of 7s, an 8, and a 10. So I got 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, and 10. So I got 5 out of the 10 of the birds of feather insert. Next up is arboreal appreciation for trees. So arboreal appreciation is 15 cards. I got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, and 13. So about half of those as well. So half of them as well. Just making a video. Deep sea shiver, all the different types of sharks. So deep. This is a 16 card set, and I got 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I got most of them. I'm probably missing 5 of those. All right. Then we got rallying back. All right. The rallying back are 10 cards, and these are of species that were going extinct, but they're kind of rallying back. All right. So we got 10 of those. So we got, what do we get? We got 3, 5, 6, 7, and 10. So half of those. Then we got, what are these ones? Historical hits. I think this is a set of 50. Historical hits, yeah, a set of 50. And I have 1, 5, 7, 8, 12, 14, 19, 20, 23, 27, 29, 31, 32, 4, 40, 42, 43, 45, and 48. So probably half. So it looks like most of the inserts I'm getting approximately half of them, right? So historical hits. What else do we have? We have this one, which is T51 Murad reimagined. All right, so the T51 cards from like 1911, the Allen Ginter cards from 1911. Um, they're doing a reimagined set for them, and this one is numbered uh, 50 cards. All right, so of the 50, I have 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 28, 30, 33, 35, 38, 40, 41, 47. So maybe half of them. All right, and then you go into the minis. All right, so the minis, we have world's largest. I only got 2 of those cards. All right, so world's largest. All right, let's see here. World's largest mini set is 21 cards, and I only got 2 of them. So the minis are more difficult, it seems, to get. All right, so and then world leaders. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 world leaders minis, but they're doubles, 2 of them. So world leaders, there's 25 of them, and I got basically three of the 25. Um, what else do we have? We have Far, Far Away. All right, these are all the space ones. Far, Far Away. This has 15 cards, and I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, and 12. 8, 10, 12, and 14. So maybe half of those ones at least. Um, then we got Hats Off. And we got 2 of the Hats Off. The Hats Off one is, where are you? Where are you? Hats Off. 15 cards, and I only got 2 of them. All right. Then Good for You. There's 20 of them, and I only got 1. The Green Beans one. Mascots in Real Life. There is 22 of those, and I only got 1 of those. All right. And there's other ones. What else? World Leaders, Rookie Design Variation Mini Set Checklist. Rookie Design. There's 20 cards. I don't have any of those. All right. So, and now let's go into the parallels. So I got this stack of parallels, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, well, there's 1 mini. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, and 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 55. So I have 55 of the parallels of the base set, 55 out of the 350. And actually, they even add another short print for those of another 50 cards. So the minis, actually, if you're collecting the mini ones, it's a 400 set. So you have the first 300, then you have that 50 short prints, which don't seem to be much of short prints. And then they add another 50 to it as well. So it ends up being 400. Now the backs are different. The backs have the regular backs, and some of them have these Allen and Ginter backs, all right, and they separate them. But I think the frequency is pretty similar because these ones, the regular backs, may be a little bit more plentiful, maybe 60-40, maybe is my guess. I don't know, but I've gotten enough of these black ones. If you notice, if you can see, maybe there's like a third of them that are black, so maybe 2 out of 3 are going to be regular, and then 1 out of 3 are going to be the regular backs, the Allen and Ginter blacks. And then I got these ones: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine of the. Okay, if you look at this one, all right. So you notice the difference, all right. So this is the regular card. So you have the regular back with a regular card. Then you have another set that instead of having the regular back, the regular front is the same, but then the back looks like that, which is the Allen and Ginter parallel of it. And then you have these ones which have the regular backs, but then the fronts have like a black design to them. All right. I got like 10 of those. Right. So um, I guess you could separate them and try to collect, all 350 or 400 of them that have the variation, the variation of the Allen Ginter back or the variation of the black bordered front. And there's some other variations of them as well, and other short prints of them as well, right? So, and then you have these minis, which are MRD minis. I don't know what the MRD, what would MRD stand for? Birds of a feather, deep sea, arboreal appreciation, historical hits, rallying back, MRD reimagined, world leaders, rookie design variations. Okay, so these ones, then you have these ones, which are called the rookie design variation mini set checklist. There's 20 of these cards. Rookie design variations mini set checklist. So I have 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 19, and 20. So I have about half of them of these ones. That's what they look like, the back and the front. All right. And I think that's everything except for the relics. Okay, so out of all those boxes, out of those 12 boxes, I got 4 relics. If you could hand them to me next, that would be cool. I did not get any signatures. I did not get any. I just got 4 relics. Where did I notice those? All right, so the relics come in 2 different sets, 2 different. All right. You have that type of design. All right. So if you look at the design, okay. So this one is AGA-JFA. So AGA is the relics, ANG relics. So AGA, JFA, of course, is Jack Flaherty. All right. So this is a game used memorabilia relic. All right. And then the same design for Alyssa Nakin. All right. Her relic card. All right. And then you have the second design, which has more of that gold center to it. Right. So as you notice, they look different. Right. But they're still part of the same set. There's like A and B maybe. And this one is Nola. So this is Aaron Nola. And Josh Hader. So those are the relic or signature ones that I got inside. So nothing super special. All right. So like I said, no cut signatures, no nothing, no autograph cards. All right, none of that kind of thing. Just mostly base set and then all those different insert sets. So altogether, it wasn't bad. I bought each one of those for $18 a box. So it ended up being $216. $216 I paid for this. And if I was to look at it and say, is it worth it? No, not really. I don't think it's worth it. But we'll see, because a lot of the doubles and triples and quadruples that I got in the set are rookie cards. So we'll see if those rookies do anything, and if they do, maybe the set will be worth more later on. But it's fun because it's just not all baseball cards. You get other things as well. But um, spending over $200 on this seems a bit much, right? Yeah. So overall, not too bad. What do you think? What do you think? Is it worth $200 or more for 576 cards in the Allen Ginter sets? Right? Um, you tell me. I don't know. If I was to do it again, I don't know if I'd do it. But it just seems to be baseball cards are extremely expensive these days, right? Even base tops, the top series 1, 2, and updates are selling for over $100 a box. A hobby box or whatever, over $100. The last time I bought a Topps Series 1 or Series 2 box was in the mid 2000s, and they were like under $60 each. So it's in the last decade, they've doubled in price. So baseball card collecting is more and more and more becoming a rich man sport. Kids can't do it anymore. That's why kids don't collect baseball cards anymore or hockey cards or anything. It's always adults that you see in the sports card shows and everything else. It's all adults. Very rare you see kids anymore. Just as a nostalgia sake, I remember when I was a kid living in Nova Scotia. We lived, and my mom was not a rich person, and whenever I would get money, I would go buy hockey cards. And this is back in the early 70s, right? And you get your allowance, 25 cents or whatever, and you could go buy like 3 or 4 packs of baseball or hockey cards at the time, right? Now, if my son would get his allowance, maybe he'd be able to buy a pack or two, maybe. I don't know. But if you wanted to buy anything like a box, good luck. You'd have to save up for 6 months or something, right? So I'm exaggerating a bit. Okay, anyway, so that's basically 2001 Allen Ginter's box break of 12 blaster boxes of 48 cards each. Spent over $200 on that. I don't think it was worth it. That's why I like the cheap box breaks. Go back into the earlier sets where you can pick them up for like $30 or $40 each for like get 500 cards, right? It's more worth it, but that's just me. All right, so we will protect these cards, put them in boxes, and move on to the next one. And we'll see you in the next video. Come say bye. Thanks, 11. And you have a great day, and
Bye.
we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.